Half fourth graders, I'm going to be reading our passage called States of Matter. So if you would like to listen to me read it and you can follow along, let's get started. States of Matter. Everything around you is made up of matter, even things you can't see or feel like air. So when you pick up your pencil, take a drink of your soda, or breathe in a deep, fresh breath of air, you are interacting with one of the three common states of matter. All matter is made up of tiny particles called atoms. These particles are too small for a regular microscope to see. The particles in an object are important to its classification. How loosely or tightly they are packed will affect the energy the object contains. Solids are one of the three states of matter. They are objects that keep their shape. The particles in a solid are tightly packed and take up the full area of the object. As you can see in the illustration above, right here, the particles in the ice cube are close together, which doesn't allow for a lot of space to move. This means that the solids have less energy than the other two states of matter because a solid's particles cannot freely move. Liquids are another state of matter that we find in our natural world. The particles in a liquid are loosely packed so that they still take shape but are not locked in place. This is why we call liquids free flowing. A liquid will always take the shape of the container that it is in. The particles will also move around more than the particles in a solid because liquid has more energy. A gas is even more free flowing than a liquid. The particles move freely throughout the entire space they are in. Gas particles bounce back and forth very rapidly and have no fixed shape or volume. This means that a gas has the most energy out of the three states. While many objects are in a fixed state, meaning that they don't usually change from one state of matter to another, there are some things that can change back and forth between states. One of these instances occurs with water. Ice is water in a solid state. In order to change a solid ice cube into liquid water, all you have to do is to apply heat. Heat will transfer energy in the solid, causing the particles to move more quickly, spreading their surface area and transforming the solid ice cube into liquid water. This water is now free flowing, therefore, it will take the shape of the container that it is in, making it a liquid. If more heat is applied to the water, the particles will continue to move faster and faster. The water will then evaporate or become vapor. Water vapor is water in a gaseous state. The particles move very rapidly, filling up whatever space they may be in. Heat is the way that you can transform water from solid to liquid to gas. So naturally, cooling water will transform it from a gas to a liquid, then to a solid. When water cools, the particles slow down and turn back into a liquid. When cooled to below 32 degrees, the liquid will solidify, slowing the particles down even more, having very little energy. So an ice cube can vaporize, and then that water vapor can turn into ice. Isn't water amazing?